you know, you know. There's nothing more important than your neighbors. When your car's on its last leg, then it breaks. Can always count on Kurt to trade for labor, letting it slide when the payment's late. There's always someone to share their flower or to check in when they've fallen ill. Come on over to my house, steal the power. A few months behind on the electric bill. It's hard now to imagine going hungry. I had free lunch courtesy of the state. I can still feel the chill in my bones. If you know, you know. And the fear of stepping foot in your own home. If you know, you know. Every good luck penny on the sidewalk, pick it up and add it to the jar. Total it up at the end of another week to see if we'll make it far. 'Cause I can still feel the chill in my bones. If you know, you know. And the fear of stepping foot in your own home. If you know, you know.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. This is such a beautiful room. I feel very, very grateful and lucky to be here right now. One thing with living away from your family is that your family starts aging in chunks instead of like day by day, and that's a horrible thing to say, but like my parents are in their 70s, and my dad has been really sick for a couple of years now, and just kind of dealing with that and living here is hard. And when I'm not doing this, I'm a critical care nurse in Denver, so I experience how we don't know how much time we get on like a daily basis. And so I was just thinking about that, how it's such a precious commodity that oftentimes we take for granted. At least I know I do. So I was boarding the airplane the last time I went home, and I realized I was crying, and then I wrote this song following that trip. It's called How It's Spent. Boarded the airplane, I watched New York City shrink from the last row window seat, 39C. Start to feel the sting as my eyes bubble over and the lights of the city start to blur into watercolor. No matter how much you get, there's no way to rewind, press pause, or reset. How it's spent, who you spent it with, what you spent it on, how it's going, gone, and what it's worth, how it's measured, and what's the cost, the price that you pay. Today I watch my father age right there before my eyes. I see the way his body moves slower every time. He asked me to sit with him for a while longer, and
and so I did. We don't have much to say, and yet we're speaking the same language. No matter how much you get, there's no way to rewind, press pause, or reset how it's been, who you spent it with, what you spent it on, how it's going, going, and what it's worth, how it's measured, and what's the cost, the price that you pay. Turn off the GPS, 'cause I know these roads like I know breath. I'm taking 80 west over to the water gap. It's where you cross state lines from Jersey to Pennsylvania side. The roads there bend, weave, and wind all the way to my parents' house. No matter how much you get, there's no way to rewind, press pause, or reset how it's spent, who you spent it with, what you spent it on, how it's going, 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 what it's worth, how it's measured, and what's the cost, the price that you pay for how it's spent.
Thank you. Are you guys familiar with the Guadalupe River down in Kirk County, Texas? No? No one from Texas here? Usually, all right, well, you're about to be. You probably are familiar with it, and you just don't know it because it's been all over the news from tragic flooding. But I've spent a great deal of time down in Texas on tour. I go down there every year a couple of times. They play something called the Dripping Springs Songwriters Festival. I've done that for 10 years. But I also have a lot of friends down there, and I spend a great deal of time at this river because it's a really beautiful slice of nature down there, and I love birds, and they have some really beautiful endangered species that reside along the river. So there's like gold cheek warblers and some other birds that I like to go look at and write songs down there. But anyway, I was just down there this past spring, and I was just thinking about how this river provides so much nourishment to the land and the people who live there, but it also horrendously floods and like wipes away families and communities. And so I was just kind of doing some research into the indigenous tribes that once lived along the river to kind of find out what their thought was on this, because I always think there's like a bigger, greater meaning behind everything, which is probably why I have anxiety and don't sleep at night. It's not the coffee. It's not the Costa Rican coffee that Ralph made me. It's like the existential crisis of everything that could be existing in the world at any given time. But the tribes people there thought that there were two reasons why the rivers and bodies of water do this. And one was when the land was unhappy with the way that we were treating each other, it would come and remind you, like, hey, help each other out. So something really bad happens, and then we all pull together as a community, and we help each other get through hard times. And then the other sense is that with birth, like a mother's womb is filled with water, and when new life starts, the water releases, and new life comes again. So I thought both images were just really pretty. This is a really long-winded way of saying I wrote a song about the Guadalupe River. There's your history lesson on the Guadalupe. Along the banks
or the Guadalupe, the white-tailed grays, blue bonnets bloom, cypress stretch out toward the water, knowing spring's coming soon. All along the Guadalupe, the river giveth and taketh away. All along the Guadalupe, the river giveth, taketh away. Along the banks of the Guadalupe, the gold-cheek warblers sing at dawn, flash of light on the horizon that may soon be forever gone. All along Guadalupe, the river giveth and taketh away. All along Guadalupe, the river giveth and taketh away. Along the banks of the Guadalupe, the waters are rising, she's getting full. Someone upstairs is mighty angry. The dam can only hold on to. All along Guadalupe, the river giveth and taketh away. All along Guadalupe, the river giveth, taketh away. The river giveth, taketh away.
Thank you. You guys want to hear one happy one before I close out with probably something that's going to be sad again? Yeah? You guys want to hear? I say this all the time, but I'm always just really surprised that somebody wants to marry me. We've been together for like 10 years. But I'm so difficult, and I know that I am, and my lifestyle is really hard. But love is the greatest gamble, and I'm really grateful for my partner keeping the lifeboat afloat. So I'm going to play you guys a love song called All In.
I've never given up all of myself. I've got an ace up my sleeve. I've never shown all of my cards at once. Got a poker face you wouldn't believe. One look at you and my cheeks start to flush. Swear the whole room can hear my heart run. I'm all in, yeah, my bet is on you. You call my bluff when you walk in the room, and we're two pair. We've hit the jackpot. I'm not gonna fold or raise you all that I got. I'm all in. I'm all in. I've never let anybody inside. Keep my hand close to my heart. I've never had somebody who sees all of my cards from the start. You raise the wager, you dare me to try, claiming a queen needs a king by her side. I'm all in, yeah, my bet is on you. You call my bluff when you walk in the room, and we're two pair. We've hit the jackpot. I'm not gonna fold or raise you all that I got. I'm all in. I'm all in. You know my tale, I'm doubling up, showing my cards, try my hand. I'm all in, yeah, my bet is on you. You call my bluff when you walk in the room. We're two pair, we've hit the jackpot. I'm not gonna fold or raise you all that I got. I'm all in. I'm all in.
Thank you. I have one more for you guys. I was gonna play this one, but I feel like I might change my mind and try this one instead. So I'm in this little songwriters group that I started in Denver, and there's quite a few of us now. We write a song a day for the month of November, so 30 songs in 30 days. And then my one friend, Justin Lansing, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's one half of the Okie Dokie Brothers. So if you guys have heard them, he's a killer writer. And that man can write a song in his sleep. But he decided that we should all do it again this April. And I had 20 shows in April. And I completed 26 days in April, and then debuted all of the songs that I wrote at this big show that I just played last week. And this is one of them. And I was getting really frustrated that everyone was writing songs except for me. I felt like nothing I was writing was good. And it's probably from the lack of sleep. And then he wrote a song about a blade of grass. And I was like, if Justin can write a song about a blade of grass, I can write a song about something. So this is a song about, it's not about lilacs, but it started as a result of looking at the lilacs blooming through the snow. Bloom in the corner of the backyard. Be bees are buzz drunk from the nectar. Whenever I feel secondhand sadness creeping in, I lie in the grass and I listen. I listen to the wind, try to hear what she's saying. I listen to the birds high on a telephone wire. I listen to the sound of the cars as they swirl around me. I listen to the beating of my own heart. The lilacs in the backyard bloom even when the rest of the world falls apart. The lilacs bloom in the corner of the backyard. Beetles, grasses, grand inspector. Whenever I feel disassociation coming, I lie on my back, I try to listen. I listen to the wind, try to hear what she's saying. I listen to the birds high on a telephone wire. I listen to the sound of the cars as they swirl around me. I listen to the beating of my own heart. The lilacs in the backyard bloom even when the rest of the world falls apart. I'm not scared of the darkness anymore. What else are constellations for? New life breathes all around when I turn the volume down. I listen to the wind, try to hear what she's saying. I listen to the birds high on a telephone wire. I listen to the sound of the cars as they swirl around me. I listen to the beating of my own heart. Lilacs in the backyard bloom even when the rest of the world falls apart. Lilacs bloom in the corner of the backyard. Bees are buzz drunk from the nectar. Thank you so much. We're just going to take a quick minute and switch over here, and then we have Lena Rich coming up for you.
Please put your hands together for Lena Rich.
Got it by accident, took a wrong turn. I'm in the running car, watching the last light burn down over the hill. AM radio on, all the songs sound the same, and you knew everyone. Next station's the preacher, plenty to say. I don't care if he saves me, just want you to stay. Lately you've been burning the candle at both ends. You ask, is it worth it? I guess it depends. And I don't know how to get there, turn it around, put it into gear, retrace my steps till I'm back in your arms again, back on the road that'll take me wherever I'm going. The lawn chair you left there, still in the yard, right where you left it. It didn't go very far. The birds started flying back from the south. Some say it's an omen, our time's running out. And I don't know how to get there, turn it around, put it into gear, retrace my steps till I'm back in your arms again, back on the road that'll take me wherever I'm going. Thanks so much. Let's hear it for Emily Barnes. That was incredible. Yeah, we were just talking, Emily and I were talking before the show about how hard it can be to play solo. And I know that feeling, and yeah, she just makes it look really easy and brings so much energy to the room and draws you in, and that's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, so really inspiring. She also made the show come together and a lot of this tour, so thanks, Emily. So happy to be on this tour with you. That last song was called AM Radio. I came out with an album this past fall called King Tide. It's on that one. If you like it and want to listen to it, it's out anywhere you stream. And I'm coming out with another album this fall. I've spent the past 6 months working on it. And this next song, called Gas is Cheap, is coming out in July. It'll be on that album. Yeah, not relevant. It was written a while ago. Sadly. But yeah, I kind of wanted a murder ballad in my repertoire. So that was the inspiration for this, kind of a combination of Thelma and Louise and the Chick song Goodbye Earl. So it's my take on it. Well, the gas is cheap in Reno, but you get what you pay for on the road. With a glove box full of money, about all that it can hold. And the wind vane's spinning faster than it ever has before. They're talking of tornadoes, nowhere to take cover if it blows. A streak across the sky, smell of late July. Now you're living without an alibi, and you want to settle down, but not in this town. And you're grieving for what you never found. Throw it to the wind and have one more you're already wanting, but that won't hold up in court. They're saying you were flaunting. Well, you got no regrets. A streak across the sky, smell of late July. Now you're living without an alibi, and you want to settle down, but not in this town. And you're grieving for what you never found. What exactly were you wearing? Were you drinking? Asking for it somehow. 1,000 feet below you, well, that's no way to die. But it sure as hell beats going down a liar in their eyes. A streak across the sky, smell of late July. You never found. Thank you. Not slow when I wanted so badly to last. I was counting the cracks in the pavement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeopardy's flickering on in your window. A cold night for summer, so I'm painting a picture in a postcard to you. I don't know if I'll send it tomorrow. And the sky was on fire when I let go. I threw up my arms. You can take it all. Something I couldn't do. You were lying and saying you wanted it to chalk it up to our age or something like that. I don't know. I've got questions for you, and I'll never get answers. And how does it feel when they ask you what happened? I circled the date in a red pen. I remember it even now. And the sky was on fire when I let go.
Thank you. Yeah, we've got a few Mainers in the house. But I'm from Maine originally. And one of my favorite parts of the year as a kid was always going to this fair kind of in the middle of nowhere called the Windsor Fair. I'd go with my dad and my sister and some family friends. Yeah, and it was just this magical thing I looked forward to all year long. And we'd always stop at this little gas station in Maine that's famous for selling wedding dresses, guns, and beer, which was another highlight. So this is Windsor Fair. Splinters in all your fingers, a bad back from years of working hard, but you took a day off in July, and we all jumped in the car. Stopped at a country store, they're selling wedding dresses, guns, and beer. You bought a six-pack and got one free, but only 'cause you live here. I'm sick in the backseat, back roads knocked me out, and you woke me up when we were there at the Windsor Fair. Up and down the Ferris wheel, I tried to find home from the top. Dunked the fireman, and I hit him on the spot. A full row of tickets, feeling twice my age. Nothing stopping me from cashing in, and nothing stays the same. Full row of tickets, feeling twice my age. Nothing stopping me from cashing in, and nothing stays the same. Thank you. In 2020, I was lucky enough to get an artist in residency in Capitol Reef National Park, not too far from here, closer to here than where I live in Livingston, Montana. And it was a really kind of pivotal moment in my life. I had just graduated college and kind of felt like doing this full time was crazy, and a lot of people definitely thought that and kind of discouraged me. All I wanted to do was like live in, experience beautiful places and write music and make music. And it felt really impossible. But that month in the desert, being able to do exactly that and getting paid, not a lot, but getting paid to do it, really, encouraged me to keep going. And kind of set the, course for me. I just got to play a show back there a few days ago. It was really special to return to that place. But anyway, this song is called New Year's. It was one of the first songs I wrote during that time. It's on my album, King Tide. I used to hate that song until you said it was your favorite. Now I, be trying to find you in the lyrics. There are embers I you're mean and insincere, but I like the way your name sounds and what you said into my ear. We were laughing in a twin bed, counting down the new year. I don't have anything more to say. You come and go, and you will fade away. Kinda wanna go back home so I can smell the ocean, tell the waves to shake this shadow. I can only breathe when I'm in motion. There's a place I like to drive to in this town where I am now. It overlooks the canyon, red and green and yellow, and somehow I still love you just a little bit. The wind is sweet this time of year. I wish that you could feel it. I don't have anything new to say. You come and go, and you will fade away. I don't have anything more to say. You come and go, and you will fade away. Yeah, it's kind of a especially weird time to be an artist right now. I feel like whenever I go to write a song, I'm just overwhelmed with the intensity of wondering if something is AI or not, and billionaires taking over the world, and it's kind of sometimes all I can think about. But with this song, it's called Apocalypse. I wanted to kind of break out of my normal writing process, which is just pretty truthful and trying to be as honest as possible about my experiences, and switch it up to kind of imagine another world. But the thing I love about songwriting is even when I do that, it usually teaches me more about the truth. And yeah, this song ended up feeling like one of the most relevant ones. So yeah, this song's on King Tide. If you like it, you can listen to it anywhere you stream. When they sent out the warnings, we didn't believe that something was coming for you and me. I was doing my best, doing my best. And back on the horse, back in the saddle, breathing clean air, hearing the rattle. I found my way here on a path made of gravel. Remembered each turn in the road. A horse and a carriage, timelines unravel. Packing up bags like we're heading to battle. And we'll get out, at least just say that we do. But we both know we're not sure if that's true. You look pretty trivial, checking your stocks as the satellites fall. They plummet like rocks. You get on the ship, but I don't make the cut. And I wave goodbye from the ground. The radio says, slow, slowing down. Give it both know we're not sure if that's true. Thank you. Well, I was thinking that I'd write to you, and at the bottom sign my name, and in the paragraphs I try to tell you how I feel or what I think about the day. And I'm singing songs about the subway, and I'm spelling out your name, cursive and in block, in my own handwriting, and I'm hoping you'll come right through the page. Well, I wish you'd send me something that smells like you, or a photograph you made, because I'm only seeing gray skies. All I want are big skies and morning light in your eyes. Stuck inside a gray snow globe, strip malls and dirty cars, and at night I can't see the stars, and I'm just spelling out your name. At night I don't feel so lonely. Kissing between smiles makes me think about the miles, just miles, and your name feels like home to me. And I'm passing graveyards on the highway, stuck inside a gray snow globe, strip malls and dirty cars, and at night I can't see the stars, and I'm just spelling out your name, just spelling out your name. I'm just spelling out your name. This next one is a brand new one that's going to be on the album coming out this fall called Carolina. Something's going around town. I've been avoiding the story. Sang a Dylan song I hadn't heard before. I liked your version better, so I learned the words. Not superstitious, but you lift your feet over the railroad tracks. You don't really believe it's just a habit, but you say it with a smile. I'm back in Carolina, reaching take a shot. Portraits on the wall at night, their crooked smiles ask me why I'm always so quick to doubt myself. Oh, back in Carolina, reaching for your hand, sitting on the back porch, knowing it would end. What if all our dreams came true and nothing even changed? What if I knew all the words and had nothing to say? Thanks so much. Back to the topic of kind of living in a dystopia. This next one is called Black Box, and it's going to be on the new album too. It's actually coming out, is it June yet? It's almost June. It's coming out June 26th, the first single off the new album. And yeah, I kind of, like Emily mentioned, plane rides can be very emotional, I think, for everyone, but especially for artists. Yeah, and I don't know, lately I've just been feeling the heaviness of the horrors of the world and the inequities of the world, but I also really believe in humanity and creativity and the power we have to come together as people. So that's kind of where this one started, just sitting with that contrast, looking down at the world. Sweet sincerity, I know what I did to make you tired of my company, so I'll do it right this time around. Running from the shore, I cannot confide in anybody anymore, so I'll do it right this time around. I've got a black box of things that I can't say, and a suitcase that rolls them all away. I visit them when I'm in the sky, staring down at this electric grid. I cry, cry, cry. Babies crying on the flight, a whole generation trying to do it right, so I close my eyes this time around, standing on the brink, afraid that I might miss it if I stop to blink, pacing back and forth will calm me down. I've got a black box of things that I can't say, and a suitcase that rolls them all away. I visit them when I'm in the sky, staring down at this electric grid. I cry, cry, cry. trick rate. I cried, 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 I cried. Thanks so much. This next one is a brand new one. It's going to be on the album, but I haven't fully decided on a title. I'm just calling it Mules for now. But yeah, we just got back from Nashville recording this song, which is the last one on the album. Won't you meet me at the station? Stumble on the cobblestone. I heard a rumor it was bad luck to be here all alone. A man pushing a shopping cart says it hurts like hell, but if I can paint a picture, I can dig a well. When we boarded a freight train with wings up to the sky, back to Muscle Shoals, you left with an Irish goodbye on an expired photograph. There's black coffee and pie, riding mules into the desert, people in the streets willing to die. Linen hanging on the line, cormorant lifting his wings to dry. Will I find you here, or is it too late now to try? Thinking you're some sort of angel, and I really don't know why. When we boarded a freight train with wings up to the sky, back to Muscle Shoals, you left with an Irish goodbye on an expired photograph. There's black coffee and pie, riding mules into the desert, people in the streets willing to die. Last winter froze the door shut, closed down the interstate. Every town and how said you were leaving for a better place, where the climate suits your clothing and water tastes like wine. What is it that we're doing here? It seems like we're just wasting time, wasting time, wasting time, wasting time. Thanks so much. Yeah, like I said, I live in Livingston, Montana. It's a really beautiful place. But a friend of mine said she's heard this theory that it's actually a ghost town and that everyone that lives there is dead. Because it's really hard to leave. That's kind of what people say. People try to move away and they just end up coming back. And people that are born and raised there, try to leave and just end up back there. And whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I loved the idea of it. So this one is called Ghost Town. It'll be on the new album. When the train rolls through, I feel it in the floorboards as they move. On the horizon, clouds say something's coming. People stopping up for something. It burns so bright when you visit in the daylight. Nobody can explain the shadows in the way. Oh, the dead dreams linger. And when someone comes alive, you see it in their eyes. Hopeful for a chance they'll get a glimmer. Pick the flowers off the ground, weave them up into a crown. Sooner or later. There's nowhere left to run. Talent holds you down. There's nowhere left to run. And talent holds you down. Don't fret about the future. You'll be back sooner or later. You'll be back sooner or later. You'll be back sooner or later. So the name of my album coming out this fall is called Emerald City. Also the name of this song. And I wrote it when I was on tour last fall, which, really is kind of the theme of this album, Emerald City. It was, kind of felt like a fork in the road for me. It was kind of, right at the end of a relationship and a creative partnership, and I kind of had a choice to cancel the whole tour that I had kind of spent the past year booking out, or do it alone, which, like I mentioned earlier, is not my favorite to play solo. And but yeah, it felt like something I really needed to do. So I ended up doing the tour alone. For about a month, and was working on this album kind of while I was on the road. And it was just a time for me to really reconnect with my own music, my sound, and reclaim the songs in a way. This is called Emerald City. I go to the bar, sing along to the songs. I float up in the sky to see the lights from above. In St. Clair, the refinery glowed green, Emerald City shining. How lucky were we? Bright white sky, we were alive. Sour worms made our mouths sore and widened our eyes. Tips covered the guys, and then some in the park. They're feeding the pigeons, and we're heading home. Wherever you sleep now, is it enough? Did you outrun the shadow you cast on yourself? And the valley, it filled up with sprawl, blamed the whole world. It was my turn to take the fall. Take the fall. The child bends down just to look at the earth. A house made of stone holds up longer than her. You're painting in black and in white. The colors turn gray and run back to the storm pipe. Wherever you sleep now, is it enough? Did you outrun the shadow you cast on yourself? And the valley, it filled up with sprawl, blamed the whole world. It was my turn to take the fall. Take the fall. Take the fall. We're just going to do a few more songs for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for coming out, spending your hard-earned money on tickets. And Emily Barnes, such a treat to share this bill with you. Thanks so much. Also, this is John DeGroot playing with me, who's incredible. So lucky to be playing with him. Yeah. And shout out to Ralph for having the coolest venue I think I've ever played. Making us Costa Rican coffee and had my favorite beer in the fridge. It's been amazing. Don't put a thought in my head when I turn the Aspen. I wanna see everything the way that it's been. The ground is still warm, they're pouring concrete, but the river's still shining, running so sweet. I take it for granted, I take it for free. While Uncle Tupelo sings me to sleep, the stars in California look different to me. I've got reservations, but I always believe. Not a thought in my head when I turn the lights back. An old rotting stump where the willow had been. The things that I want, I never can say. Oh, I'm bleeding, but I'll get there today. I let the coffee get cold and I keep the lights on. I warm up the car when it dips below 1. And my fading eyes and my heavy bones, and what I got left is taking me home. Taking your seat at the Silver Lake Lounge with a big label budget, you must be so proud. And it's kind of a shame and it's kind of a curse, but I wouldn't trade it for better. I take it for granted, I take it for free. The stars in California look different to me. I've got reservations, but I always believe. I've got reservations, but I always believe. Thank you. I'm gonna have Emily Barnes come up and sing one of my songs with me, which is such an honor. This one is called In Plain Sight. They say nothing's better than leaving this town. I got holes in my shoes, but I still feel the ground. And it seems like there's something I've left undone. Gives me something to say out loud. 'Cause I used to ride this way, looking around and hide in plain sight with a frown. And I go back for another mistake just to tear it all down. A screech from the kettle howling at me, a draft from the window facing east, a few dishes I'll get to tonight, but for now
'Cause I used to ride this way, looking around and hide in plain sight with a frown, and I go back for another mistake just to tear it all down. Cause I used to ride this way, looking around and hide in sight with a frown, and I go back for another mistake just to tear it all down.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Emily. So good. This last song is about what I would do if I won the lottery. Thank you guys again so much for coming out, spending your night here.
It's raining through the roof again. It still makes that noise that everyone I've ever met's told me to fix 100 times. Another lockdown at the school on County Road. But then we practiced how to hide with chairs blocking the doors. At the garden party gate, they all wanna know, how's the music thing working out? I should quit before I get too old. I wanna tell them so they know. I want lottery in Fargo. I got money to burn. I want lottery in Fargo.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. I'll have some merch over here. Emily does too. Yeah, come say hi. I'd love to say hi to all of you. Thanks, Ralph, so much.